Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American-owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
You're watching OnFire-TV.com, featuring news, interviews, and entertainment. Broadcasting from Radio On Fire Studios in Baltimore, Maryland, here's your host, Diamond K.
Okay. What's going on? Your man Diamond K in here, of course, the Diamond K Show on fire-tv.com, on fire-tv.com. It is election night in Georgia. This race is way closer than it really should be. The fact that the race in Georgia is so close, it says a lot. It says a lot, but we have a runoff happening in Georgia right now. Too close to call. Democratic Senator Warnock is facing off against Republican Herschel Walker. They are currently neck and neck. I think we're going to know the winner tonight, though. Even with control of the Senate already secured, the stakes are high as the Democrats seek to win a majority outright instead of the current 50-50 split. Nobody wants a 50-50 split. Power sharing agreement. Nobody wants that. With a runoff victory, Democrats would not have to rely on Kamala Harris's tie-breaking vote and would have more control over key committees. They want that. And we're going to find out whether Republicans or Democrats win. Democrats want this 51-49 majority. Now, if the Democrats win and secure this 51-49 majority over Republicans, they are going to have significant governing advantages. It's a big difference between the 50-50 split and the 51-49. Yeah, so we're going to continue to look at that. Democrats would have a stronger power to issue subpoenas. They would no longer need bipartisan support to issue those. So they could just bypass the Republicans' opposition using these key tools. They could do that. And that's what they're hoping for. I don't know, though. I don't know. They make this final push. We're going to see what happens. Centrist Democrats may not hold as much power over the Democrats' agenda. Joe Manchin, Kyrsten Sinema screwing things up as they normally do. If Senator Warnock is victorious, they're not going to have to worry about those two having such enormous power. Filling Supreme Court vacancies could be easier. The two-seat margin could also become critical if there were a Supreme Court vacancy, as just a majority is needed to confirm a justice to that post, allowing Schumer to lose one vote. So there are a lot of reasons. Harris might not be needed as often on the Hill. She got other things to do. It would not have to rely on her. But what's going on? I don't know, though. Walker took a narrow lead in this tight Georgia runoff. That's about 30 minutes ago, about 30 minutes before we went on air. So we're gonna see. I don't know. I don't know. This could go in a lot of different directions But ultimately, we should find out who is victorious tonight. Bill Cosby. We're going to talk about Bill Cosby. Man, it does not seem to ever end for Bill Cosby. Quick break. We'll be back with the latest lawsuit against Bill Cosby. Welcome back. You may Diamond K in here, of course, the Diamond K Show on fire-tv.com, on fire-tv.com. Now, this coming Saturday, the Sagittarius Takeover Part 2, DJ Terry T, Vicky Vic, DJ Booby celebrating their birthday, the largest birthday celebration of the year. Sagittarius, where you at? Saturday, December the 10th. Tickets available now. Dougie Fresh is going to be in the building. It goes down at the Patapsco Arena. 3301 Annapolis Road is a cash bar, light buffet. Of course, the music is going to be on point. You get tickets right now. Terry T Productions, 443-953-1966 or Vicky V, 202-674-3273. Marshall's Music on Pratt Street. M&K Music Warehouse Security Mall. Get those tickets right now for the Sagittarius Part 2 takeover. Also, Grown and Sexy, where you at? Valentine's Day Gala. $75 per couple, $50 per single. It goes down Friday, February the 10th, 9 p.m. at the Cellar 2 in Parkville, 7631 Harford Road, as I said, Parkville, Maryland. Tickets can be purchased online, Cash App, or Eventbrite. It is the Grown and Sexy Valentine's Day Gala. There's going to be a DJ, a cash bar, on-site photography, dinner. Of course, dress code is formal. More information, contact 443-453-8584, 443-453-8584. So, Bill Cosby, oh yeah, there's new information with regards to Bill Cosby. So today, 5 women sued Bill Cosby for sexual assault under a new New York look-back law. A look-back law. Interesting. So you thought that you knew it all. You thought that Bill was out of the water. Not so. 2 former actresses on the Cosby Show are among 5 women who filed this lawsuit against Bill Cosby. This happened in New York State yesterday. They accused him of sexual assault and abuse dating back, of course, decades. This is not something that is new. It didn't happen recently. Did not happen recently at all. However, this 34-page lawsuit has been brought by actress Lily Bernard and Eden Turrell, as well as Jewel Gittins, Jennifer Thompson, and Sandra Ladd. The suit names as defendants Bill Cosby and the media companies NBC Universal, Kaufman Astoria Studios, and Carsey Werner Company, which together ran the Cosby Show from 1984 to 1992. So this lawsuit accuses Bill Cosby of assault, battery, infliction of emotional distress, false imprisonment, and accuses the media companies of negligence. Like, yeah, we're getting ready to go through all of this again. According to the lawsuit, each plaintiff was sexually assaulted and battered by Bill Cosby in the same or similar manner when he used his power, fame, and prestige, including the misuse of his enormous power in such a nefarious and horrific way, according to the lawsuit. Oh, yeah. They painted him to be a monster. Yes. Now, these 5 plaintiffs have come forward to stand up for themselves. Where were they during the last lawsuit? Why are they coming up now? Like, why didn't they come before? I'm just saying. This doesn't make sense. So what if he was still in jail? Would they have come out then? This is very strange to me. Anyway, the statement, of course, from Cosby's camp, Andrew Wyatt called the lawsuit frivolous and denied the allegations. He says that, as we have always stated, and now America sees, that this isn't about justice for victims of alleged sexual assault. It's all about money, the Cosby camp said. We believe that the courts, as well as the court of public opinion, will follow the rules of law and relieve Mr. Cosby of these alleged accusations. Mr. Cosby continues to vehemently deny all allegations waged against him and looks forward to defending himself in court. Now, that was from the Cosby camp. Of course, NBC, Carsey, Warner, Kaufman, and Astoria did not respond for comment. The lawsuit was filed in New York's Adult Survivors Act. It was filed under that. New York's Adult Survivors Act, which was passed last month. And what this act does is it gives adult survivors of sexual abuse a 1-year window to sue their abusers, even if the statute of limitations on their claim has expired. And that's definitely the case here. They were suing him for something that he did during the heights of the Cosby Show when he had all this power. The law mirrors the Child Victim Act of 2019, which has a similar open 2-year window for child sex abuse survivors to sue their abusers. That law yielded about 10,000 lawsuits, including the case against Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. Prince Andrew denied wrongdoing and agreed to settle the case. Isn't that interesting? He denied wrongdoing, settled the case. Is Bill Cosby going to do the same type of thing? He's denied wrongdoing. Is he going to settle the case? Now, the idea of the look back window is that many victims of sexual abuse take years to publicly speak about their traumas. And this law would give them an opportunity to finally have their day in court. So it looks like the Bill Cosby accusations are not over. These allegations in yesterday's lawsuit mirror the long-standing accusations against the 85-year-old comedian. Bill Cosby is 85 years old, once known as America's dad for the public persona and his portrayal on the Cosby Show. According to the suit, Cosby drugged and raped Bernard, who played Mrs. Minifield on the Cosby Show, in New Jersey and Nevada in 1990, and at his Manhattan home in 1991. Bernard has previously spoken out about Cosby's alleged abuse and spoke on the steps of the courthouse outside of his criminal trial. So there's more, of course. Terrell, who had a small role as a police officer on the Cosby Show, alleges that Cosby inappropriately touched her without her consent in his dressing room in 1989. She also alleges that Cosby said he owned NBC, the lawsuit states. So we're gonna have to see whether they can prove this. Gittens alleges that Cosby invited her to his Manhattan home in 1989 or 1990. She doesn't know. Discussing working on the Cosby Show, then drugged her and sexually assaulted her. Right? Well, Gittens says it happened in 89 or 90. She doesn't know exactly when. And Bernard, who played Miss Minifield on the Cosby Show, said that in New Jersey and Nevada in 1990 and at his Manhattan home in 1991, so multiple times. So she was around him once or twice, and then she came back for more, and now years later, she is devastated by that. Interesting. All right, so let's go back. Thompson is another one of the accusers. Let's get through all these accusers' allegations. Gittens alleges that Cosby invited her to the Manhattan home in 89 or 90 to discuss working on the Cosby Show, but then drugged her and sexually assaulted her. And she doesn't know whether it was in 89 or 90. That goes to show you how long ago it was. Thompson alleges that Cosby made her inappropriately touch him without her consent. So she's trying to say he grabbed her hand and put it somewhere. You know what I mean? She said that this happened in his home in 1988 when she was 18. All right. When she was 18, said that. All right. So that's interesting. Ladd alleges that Cosby drugged her and raped her in 1969. Let me say that again. Ladd alleges that Bill Cosby drugged her and raped her in 1969. Okay. I mean, I'm not laughing at, this was a long time ago. Where has she been at? Is she just coming off the high from the drugs from 1969 now? Where's she been at? I understand that this law is supposed to help victims of sexual assault. But come on, this is a bit much. In 2014 and 2015, we all know this, more than 50 women came forward with similar allegations that he gave them drugs and, I guess to incapacitate them, assault them, and he used his wealth and stature in the entertainment business to pressure them to remain silent. We know this. We've heard this story before. Where have these women been all this time? I'm just saying. This is a long time. This is a long time. So he was charged with, in 2015, sexual assault. We know that. We know that he was charged with the sexual assault on Andrea Constand. First trial ended in a hung jury. He was then convicted in 2018 in the first major trial of the Me Too movement. Y'all remember that. He was convicted in 2018, sentenced to 3 to 10 years, released in 2021 when the Supreme Court overturned his conviction, saying that his due process rights were violated. So what's going to happen here? Earlier this year, a Los Angeles jury found Cosby liable in a civil case brought by Judith Huff, a woman who said she was sexually assaulted by Bill Cosby as a teenager in the 70s. How are they even remembering the stuff that happened? Some of y'all don't remember people that y'all smashed last summer. And I'm just saying, and I'm not making fun of sexual assault. I'm just saying that some of these cases talking about it happened in 1969. One lady, in the 70s, mid 80s. Some of y'all weren't even born yet when this happened. Crazy. Now, we're going to see what happens. Is he going to settle? He probably should just settle. He's 85 years old. Bill Cosby is 85 years old. He should probably just settle and keep it moving. I don't know if he can go through another rough trial. I don't know if he can do it. He may not have it in him to go through another one of those crazy trials. We'll see. Definitely. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why after all this time they're just finally coming out. There were several other cases that they could have attached themselves to that was also a long time ago. You know, they could have attached themselves to some of these other cases, but they did not. Now they cometh. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Of course, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, TikTok at The Diamond K Show, onfire-tv.com, onfire-tv.com. So it is the holiday season. Cupcakes, cosmetics, and cocktails. It is a holiday ladies' night out. Join some amazing women for a fun time with no pressure, just love, laughter, sweets, and drinks. This is the official ladies' night kickoff, and it goes down at Capitol Lounge. You can grab your girls for a holiday shake and sip. Learn how to make 2 specialty cocktails from a 17-year cocktail vet who is at Carter Babe. Also, enjoy light fare provided by Capitol Lounge and desserts by My Unique Sweets, along with cosmetic consultations from Kelly of Flawless Faces Makeup Artistry. All right. Also giving Kelly is giving a tube of lip gloss from her Flawless Faces cosmetic line with your ticket purchases. Tickets available right now at CapitolLoungeBaltimore.com. CapitolLoungeBaltimore.com for more information. 410-330-9139. 330-9139. So let's do this. Take a quick break. Come back with more of the show after this. Welcome back. Your man Diamond K in here. Of course, the Diamond K Show, onfire-tv.com, onfire-tv.com. So yesterday, Baltimore's mayor, Brandon Scott, and several community leaders, they got together and had some conversations, and they announced the expansion of the group violence reduction strategy. Now, starting in 2023, the strategy will go beyond the Western Police District, and it will be citywide by 2024. So they are expanding this, and it's a strategy. This strategy engages directly with those intimately involved and affected by violence. So it leverages this collaboration between law enforcement, social services, community members who collectively, they want to sign up and deliver this anti-violence message to stop shooting, according to the mayor's office of neighborhood safety and engagement. So this is a platform that the mayor is definitely going to pick up, and he is going to say when re-election time comes, and it is coming up 2024, he's going to say, I rolled out these programs. I did this to try to curb violence. I did that to try to curb violence. What do y'all think? That's what he's going to say. Yeah, that's what he's going to say. The program is funded partly through federal grants and philanthropic donations from city partners. So what do you think about that? Has it been successful? A lot of people don't even know about it. A lot of people don't know about it. I think they need to do, they definitely got to do some more advertising about that. Definitely got to do some more advertising about that. Now, I'm all for programs to try to help curb the violence, as we need a lot more. We need a lot more of that. A lot of violence in the city. You don't know about the mayor's incentives, initiatives. What am I talking about? All right. Speaking of people not knowing, right? How many people think that Donald Trump is going to be held accountable for anything at all? I'm with the group of people that thinks that the Trump family and the organization, doesn't matter what happens, no accountability is coming. So today, the Trump organization convicted in an executive tax dodge scheme. Convicted. Now, here's what's crazy about it. They're saying that the organization is convicted, not people, right? But people run organizations. But anyway, it is what it is. The Trump organization found guilty of tax fraud. No surprise there. We know that. So what did they do? They dodged taxes. They had extravagant perks, did not pay taxes on it, luxury cars, apartments, financial practices from the former president's business as he was trying to come into the White House. So a jury found two corporate entities, the Trump organization, and they have a payroll business, guilty on all 17 accounts. Probably going to be a fine of $1 million and some change. And we're talking about a organization with the kind of money that they have. The $1 million is not going to be a big deal. But this is a stain. This is a stain on the already stained Trump family, Trump organization. Bunch of crooks. A bunch of crooks they are. The conviction was validation for New York authorities who say that their 3-year investigation, they've been investigating this criminal enterprise for 3 years. So the probe, which began as an inquiry into the hush money payments made to the porn star, y'all remember that? There were the payments made on Trump's behalf, which morphed into an examination of the company's asset valuation and pay practices. And this is what came up. It's very similar to what happened with Bill Clinton. They start investigating one thing, next thing you know, it detours to a blowjob. I mean, if you got to take a detour, that's a great place to go. The company faces the fine. It's going to be, like I said, about $1.6 million. Sentencing is scheduled for January the 13th. But I don't know. It's the former president's companies now stand convicted of crimes. And the Manhattan district attorney thinks that is consequential. Alvin Bragg is his name. He said it's outside the courtroom that it underscores that in Manhattan, we have one standard of justice. One standard of justice. Trump, a Republican who launched his 2024 campaign, very, very low energy, last month, blasted it. And of course, he said, you know what he said, right? You know what he said? He said, it was a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt. I did nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. What about Hunter Biden's laptop? That's all he said. Oh, okay. BJ Barnabas, thanks for the badge. I didn't see that. All right, see it now. Shout out to you. I know you're sad, Barnabas, about this Trump conviction. The verdict adds to mounting legal woes for Donald Trump, who faces this criminal investigation in Washington, Atlanta, the Mar-a-Lago thing. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows what's going to happen? But at the end of the day, Trump, he ain't going to jail. Don't expect Trump to go to jail. He's not going to have any nights in jail. The Manhattan case against the Trump organization was largely built around testimony from Alan Weisselberg, who worked for the company. He turned somebody. He previously pled guilty that he manipulated and, played with the tax code, tried to reduce his taxes with benefits. He testified in exchange for the promise of a 5-month sentence. 5-month sentence. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Trump knew. Now listen, the Trump organization is a small company. Small company. He knew what was going on. And the thing is that there were things done for his benefit. He knew what was going on. And he's going to act like he did. Oh, no, man. I didn't know that. Never knew. Alan who? I mean, he worked for his father. He worked for the company. He's going to act like he didn't know him. But, it is what it is. And there's no surprise with regards to Donald Trump ducking and dodging, squirming. He's a weasel. He's a weasel. I'll take a quick break and we'll be back with more after this.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at hoodfellowsbistrocatering.com.
You're watching OnFire-TV.com, featuring news, interviews, and entertainment. Broadcasting from Radio On Fire Studios in Baltimore, Maryland, here's your host, Diamond K.
Welcome back. You and Diamond K in here, of course. The Diamond K Show on fire-tv.com, on fire-tv.com. So we're just checking with the count. 91% in. This thing is still razor tight. As of right now, Herschel Walker is winning. Herschel Walker is winning as of right now. Man, I don't know. I don't know. Don't know what's going to happen. It is a very, very interesting pattern that is clear. The Democratic Republican overperformance from the general election is that Walker did the best today in Northwest Georgia, which is Marjorie Taylor Greene's congressional district. And as far as Georgia goes, there are 159 counties in Georgia. 159. Now, 144 of which have reported at least 95% of their vote. Now, in those counties, Walker leads by 24.2 points after leading by 25 in them back in November. Warnock is doing a tad better from a month ago when he led by about 1 point statewide. That trend is another reason why it is looking like Warnock is possibly going to win this thing. But it is way closer than it needs to be. Barnabas, what are you talking about? Barnabas is talking crazy. Barnabas, you're talking crazy right now. All right, VJ's talking crazy in the Instagram chat. I don't know what you're talking about. All right. I do have a radio voice. I mean, come on. I think everybody knows that. I'm a DJ. You see my turntables back there? My turntables are back there. Anyway, so we're going to continue to watch this. Cobb and Gwinnett counties are up to 85 and 90% of the expected vote count, which means they have a healthy mix of election day and early votes. Warnock is outperforming his November self by about 4 points in Gwinnett and 3 points in Cobb. I used to live in Gwinnett County. So it's interesting, considering the massive size of those suburban Atlanta counties. That goes a long way towards this more than likely Warnock victory, but it is close. It is very, very close. So we're going to continue to watch that, and we'll know a winner later on tonight. Of course, I will be back here tomorrow. Georgia Senate runoff. It is something else. Your new promo is different. Yes, it is. We have a lot of new promos coming, and we have a lot of new things coming here at On Fire TV and Radio On Fire. I'm not at liberty to talk about it right now, but we have a lot of new things coming, which I am super excited about. We talked a little bit about it yesterday. Lamar Jackson, knee injury. I don't know what's going to happen with Lamar. I hope we don't lose him, but I think we are. We're gonna see. I hope we don't lose Lamar. Man. Of course, you need to get in touch with me. Very easy to do that. DJDiamondK@gmail.com. Music, booking, business info, DJDiamondK@gmail.com. You miss any episodes of the show, very easy to catch up. OnFire-TV.com, the WRF radio app. Of course, you can check me out on YouTube. Just search The Diamond K Show or DJ Diamond K. Check out any of our shows live or on demand, OnFire-TV.com/watch, OnFire-TV.com/watch. And you can catch up. Okay, I'll be back here tomorrow, as I said, and we should know the winner of this. I'm still looking at numbers. We should know the winner of this Georgia Senate runoff probably in an hour or so. So that is interesting. You got a flyer, an event going on. You can send that to me, DJDiamondK@gmail.com, so we can plug that. Oh, yeah. A judge has ordered the report into the sexual abuse by Catholic priests to remain sealed. So they said for now, these reports are going to remain sealed. I don't know. This is crazy. There's some of this abuse goes back 80 years. And they've come up with this report, but they're saying that because it has some, grand jury testimony, they want it to remain sealed for now. Wow. So who knows? It's only been 80 years. So I guess they can, they're coming back getting Bill Cosby. Maybe they can get some of these Catholic priests. I don't know. That whole thing is just disgusting. Disgusting. I'll be back here tomorrow, 6 p.m. Your man Diamond K. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys.
Looking for food that feeds your soul? Hoodfellas Bistro and Catering is your local African-American-owned restaurant offering American cuisine. Located across from the courthouse, we offer daily jury specials to reward civic duty. Enjoy our full-service restaurant and fully stocked bar. Dine in, pick up, delivery, and catering. Our themed happy hours feature live music, handcrafted drinks, and weekly specials. Book your private event at HoodfellowsBistroCatering.com.